When did you first realize your own parents never truly saw you as a person with feelings and choices, but instead treated you like property they owned and controlled, no matter how much it hurt you? Sarah here, and trust me, there's nothing quite like the stomach-dropping realization that your own parents see you as nothing more than a pawn, a piece of property to be sold off to the highest bidder. My turning point? The day my father locked me in a basement for refusing to marry a man nearly 3 decades older than me, a man who gave me the creeps. I can still picture that day perfectly. I just wrapped up my 3rd year of university, finally home for summer break, and my dad had been acting off. Weirdly excited. He kept going on about this amazing opportunity, how our family was finally going to climb the social ladder. I genuinely thought he meant some massive business deal. Turns out, I was the business deal. Raphael showed up for dinner that night. I'd seen him a few times before at my father's company events, and he always gave me the absolute worst vibes. The way he'd just stare when he thought no one was looking, like I was something to consume. I never understood why my father was so insistent I attend those events until that night. We were halfway through dinner when my father, all smiles, started rattling on about how Raphael had always admired me, how he'd be such a good provider, how lucky I was that a man so successful was even interested in someone like me. My stomach dropped, a cold, greasy knot twisting in my gut. I felt utterly, sickeningly violated. Raphael just sat there, this smug smile plastered on his face, like this whole twisted spectacle was perfectly normal. Then my father pulled out a box. A ring box. He told me Raphael had asked for my hand in marriage, and that he'd already given his blessing. I honestly thought it was some sick, messed up joke. I looked at my mother, who just stared, completely blank, at her plate. My brother, Hayden, wouldn't even meet my eyes. I just let out this incredulous laugh, told them all to screw off. That's when my father's face completely transformed. I'd seen him angry before, but never like this. His eyes went cold, his jaw clenched. He told me I didn't have a choice. That Raphael was offering $2 million to merge our family businesses through this marriage. I shot out of my seat, practically screaming that I wasn't for sale. I tried to bolt from the room, but Raphael moved fast, grabbing my arm, his grip like steel. He hissed that he'd been patient long enough, that my father had promised him. Panic seized me. I grabbed the nearest thing I could reach, a wine glass, and without thinking, I smashed it against his face. Everything after that was a blur, a chaotic nightmare. My father completely lost it. He started screaming, spitting venom about how I'd ruined everything, how I was nothing but an ungrateful brat who couldn't understand the sacrifices he'd made. Raphael was bleeding, his face contorted with rage, muttering something terrifying about taming me. My mother was just a sobbing mess in the corner. I tried to run again, but my father caught me. He dragged me, kicking and screaming, down the full story added in below.